Do you ever feel like no matter how much you want to believe in love, there's still that tiny voice whispering, what if I get hurt again? What if I choose wrong? What if it's a waste of time? That fear, that guilt from past mistakes, it's actually running the show even when you don't realize it. But today, we're flipping that script. Welcome back. This is lesson 87 of A Course in Miracles, and today's lesson is actually a review of lessons 73 and 74, which are, I will there be light, and there is no will but God's. Now, if you do not resonate with the word God or do not believe in God, you can always change this word to anything or anyone that you resonate with, whether it be the divinity, the universe, a higher power, your highest self. It is all up to you. Hi, my name is Sarai, your modern day hitch, and I love to help women just like you cultivate a healthy, loving relationship with yourself, all through the power and the awareness of self-love. So let's get started. Lesson 87 teaches us that we don't have to stay stuck in fear, guilt, or past conditioning. Peace and love are already available to all of us, but we have to choose them. And that choice starts with changing the stories that we actually tell ourselves. I'm going to give you a few examples that will show you exactly how to do this today. So you're the woman that's done the work, you know your worth, you've even started dating again. But the second that someone starts to get too close, your walls come up and you tell yourself, I'm just being careful. But deep down, that's actually fear running the show. Here's the reality and the truth that nobody wants to accept. Protecting yourself isn't the same as shutting love out. If fear is making your decisions, it's still in control. And what you fear, you actually attract. So what I actually want you to do today is that every time that you catch yourself doubting love, I want you to replace that thought. Instead of thinking, what if I get hurt? I want you to shift to, what if this time I'm actually safe? Your mind follows the questions that you give it. So don't you think it's time to start asking better ones? Now, you're in a relationship, but you can't fully enjoy it because in the back of your mind, you keep replaying past mistakes. Maybe you ignored red flags before, maybe you stayed too long in something toxic, and now every single time that your partner does something small, your brain goes into panic mode saying, remember the last time? See, guilt will have you living in the past, even when you're in a different situation. But here's the truth. You are not who you were back then because you see things differently now. And the only way to move forward is to actually start trusting yourself again. So starting today, when that past starts to creep in, place your hands on your heart and say, I forgive myself. I trust myself and I choose love, not fear. Because remember, the past can only define you if you let it. Now, let's say maybe you're in your 30s, your 40s, or maybe beyond, and that little voice in the back of your head starts to whisper, shouldn't I have figured this out by now? Then you really start to notice people getting engaged, getting married, building families. And instead of feeling hopeful, you start feeling behind. Here's the thing that you should always remember. Love is not a race. But the more that you believe that you're behind, the more you rush into the wrong things. Here's one thing that I want you to remember. Desperation will always attract disappointment, but confidence will attract clarity. So today, every time that you feel like you're running out of time, reframe it and say to yourself, I am actually exactly where I need to be. My path is mine and it's unfolding perfectly in the right timing. Trusting in divine timing isn't about waiting. It's about knowing that you're never late for what's meant for you. If this message resonated at all with you, let's talk. I'm actually offering a free coaching call to a few women who are ready to break those patterns for good. Remember, don't let that past define you and have that guilt continue to condition you. I want you to remember to always choose you, love you, and pick you. Until the next one, I am sending you all lots and lots of love and light.